It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up next is the Commanders' athletic corner, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Commanders and the Patriots, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that were cellar dwellers a year ago, but as we've seen being around the league for a while, man, that can change one season to the next.
And how often do we see, Mike, a team that finished at the bottom of their division just a year later be the division champion? I'm not suggesting that it's easy or necessarily that these two teams are going to find themselves in that position. But the NFL is made up of a formula that says you don't have to stay long forever. If you make the right decisions, you can go from worst to first very quickly.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
Jump off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. Burrow here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the right side. He's got Corley.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Florida State.
Guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? If he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Washington.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Commanders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. They'll motion a tight end right. A handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. But what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open man, Demario Douglas. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Holding offense.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Second down and 8. They run again with Wright into the secondary, past the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, it will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Burrow. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They pick up 17 through the air. First down, New England.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Try again. It's second and 10. Burrow. To the right side here. Pass is caught. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10. They'll run with Wright. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think there, fortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This from 45 yards away. His kick is good. And the Patriots are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit. And
he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll have a Commanders first down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackle for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
We are through one. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second and 11. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down. Quick hitting slant there. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll run on the draw. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the Patriots 14-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go right and find his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that. Back on the ground and back to right. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd and make it a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, Burrow. Over the middle. That's Corley. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, Patriots.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down. 3 to go. Tight end motioning left. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
The ball carried by number 24. Patrick Queen on the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. the Patriots offense, and Joe Burrow set to take over again. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Burrow. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A carry here for Wright. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now the Patriots are going to use their 1st timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one taken in by Douglas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Burrow now.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. Pitts is the man in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. 2nd and 7. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by, the coach with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Tua Tagovailoa leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. From Miami, we stay in the AFC East and head up to check on the Jets at home at MetLife Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Bills trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. Jalen Hurts leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. As we move deeper in the season, he continues to put up the big numbers week after week. And you see it manifest there, the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Yeah. And they'll have it across midfield, now at the opposing 46-yard line.
It doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On 2nd down, they'll run. And the Commanders are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. A gain there of 13 yards. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll look to set up the screen here.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard. Now, for him.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. To throw is Burrow. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Complete to number 8. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 54 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the give, it's right. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Burrow. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Burrow to throw. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Burrow here on second down. Here comes the screen to Brooks. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he gets this up to the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A handoff here, up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's a run going left. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Right back to him on 1st down. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down. These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Washington. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He's going to run it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Now a second down throw for Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he picks up the first down here, but hold on, will it stand? There's a flag on the field. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. To throw is Burrow. That's taken in.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll drop to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Burrow now. That is caught down the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. Now, Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.